The phrase, "If real estate is your profession, then politics is your business," has been true since the Realtor Association was formed in 1908. The need to protect real estate professionals and the clients and customers that we serve has never been more important than it is right now. From aggressive attacks on the mortgage interest deduction to consideration of additional taxes on real estate transactions, there are serious challenges facing our profession. Being an active member of the Realtor Party is how you can best participate in protecting your profession and those you serve in buying, selling, or leasing property. Vote, act, and invest. That is what it will take to keep our profession healthy now and in the future. This video is being created to help you understand how easy but how critically important it is to be part of the Realtor Party. Please watch and listen as some of your fellow realtors explain how you can be involved and make a difference.
I've been a realtor for 18 years. Early in my career, I didn't really embrace the importance of the Realtor Party, grassroots politics, or political fundraising. As I've become increasingly involved and engaged in realtor leadership, I have seen the good it can do having the right elected officials representing us, and the negative impact when that's not the case. Supporting candidates who represent realtors and property owners with the votes and funding they need to be elected or stay in office is our responsibility. Voting, acting, and investing are priorities for me, not just an afterthought. After viewing this video, I hope you understand the importance of getting involved and financially supporting the Realtor Party. Join me and other realtors in the community making a difference.
Let's face it, too many people simply don't vote. Registering to vote is important, but voting is what really matters. To begin with, many people sacrifice their lives to give us the freedoms and rights that we enjoy as Americans, and it just makes sense to use those rights. Also, many elections, like the one most recently in our state Senate primary, are decided by only a handful of votes. Not voting means that you lose your voice and you weaken the voice of the Realtor Party. If you're not registered to vote, please do that today, and then vote in every election from the President of the United States to the County Commission and to school board elections in your area. And be sure to use your influence with clients and customers you serve to encourage them to register to vote and to vote. The interests of realtors and property owners are very similar, if not identical. Getting people registered to vote and voting strengthens the voice of the Realtor Party, and that's more important now than ever.
Voting is fundamental to making the Realtor Party voice heard, but there is much more to the process. Once someone is elected, they're in a position to help make important choices and decisions that affect our profession and those we serve. That means they need to hear from us on key issues like property taxes, planning and zoning, and much more. The process for our voice to be heard is a simple one, but does require that we use it. Calls to action from the National Association of Realtors, the Tennessee Association of Realtors, and the Greater Nashville Association of Realtors need your response. When elected officials hear from us in significant numbers, they listen and consider what they are saying. Choosing not to respond to call to actions just weakens the voice of the Realtor Party and the influence we can have. Calls for action are used sparingly, so watch for them and take the few seconds required to click a few selections. Your responses are sent immediately, and those receiving them know that they are important. Be an active part of the Realtor Party and act when you have the opportunity to make the voice of the Realtor Party strong and clear.
Investing in the political process requires some understanding. RPAC and GNA RPAC funds are used to support elected officials who support the Realtor Party perspectives, or they are used to help elect people who are more supportive of what we stand for as realtors. It's not about buying votes. It is about creating and maintaining relationships and allowing our input to be heard and seriously considered on issues of importance to us and those we serve. Supporting RPAC and GNA RPAC means choosing to help protect and enhance our profession and keep us free from unnecessary taxes and restrictions that would make it harder for us to do our jobs, or for our customers and clients to buy and sell real estate. What will you give to support your profession? Give at a level that makes a difference at every level of government.
Being active in the Realtor Party is something that I always imagined was for managing brokers or for longtime agents. This is simply not the case. The Realtor Party needs all of us, from the most senior member of GNAR to the newest member of our Young Professionals Network. Being involved means learning about the issues that impact our industry and our clients. It means being a part of addressing them before the final votes are being taken. It means voting in elections, and it means contributing to RPAC and GNA-RPAC so the resources are available when needed to elect the right legislators, address key issues, and educate our members. The earlier people get involved, the more beneficial it is to real estate professionals. The connections, the influence, and opportunities are important and valuable.
As you've watched this video, what you have seen is your peers and the leaders of this association sharing with you how important it is for all of us to be involved in political grassroots activity. Voting, acting, and investing, all three are what it takes to have political influence. Without that influence, the risk of decisions being made that have a significant and negative impact on our profession is real. With that influence, we have a much better chance of protecting our profession and the property rights of those we serve. One story I'd like to share with you is a conversation I had with a member of Congress at a Chamber of Commerce event several months ago. This representative sits in the U.S. House and was frustrated with the legislation that was being passed at the time and felt that there was better legislation available. He asked for anyone in the group to come forward and volunteer to lead a grassroots effort to help the other piece of legislation pass. I met with that representative and asked if the grassroots lobbying effort with the National Association of Realtors was as powerful as we had been told by the National Association of Realtors. And that representative told me without a doubt that the lobbying efforts of the National Association of Realtors are the most powerful in Washington, D.C. today. And that lobbying effort only stays strong if we stay involved. That position of influence can only be maintained and enhanced by all of us choosing to make it a priority to vote, act, and invest. Please take time right now to write your check to RPAC or GNA-RPAC. Register to vote if you haven't, and resolve to respond to calls to action from NAR. We can make a huge difference together, but only if we are all willing to vote, act, and invest.